Voy por la zona que ya la huelo. ¡Ok, Fervis! Y te aproveche.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
No pasa nada, Joshua. Nos pegamos con ellos. Este. Guay, le he dado de pleno encima. En esta zona había un cofre interesante, si no me equivoco. Yo si me lo encuentro lo abro, si no me lo aprieto. Ay, un boom.
This one. Over here. It's over.
¿Por qué demonios os estáis pegando ahí abajo? ¿Pero por qué habéis bajado hasta ahí? No hay idea de por dónde se baja. No me importa.
This one.
Gracias por volver. Gracias. ¿Dónde estabais? ¿Eh? Nada, se siguen pegando con los... Se han bugueado. ¡Ya, hombre! ¿Ya se os ha quitado el ataque de los bugs o qué? ¿No? La de que no, pero bueno, nos vamos a ir. Por aquí.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade.
Ya se ha
Much
salido del
like
ataque.
Clive, but with better manners.
Better already.
Eran buitres comiéndose a chocobitos. Menudo paisaje. Qué guapo. A ver, la misión secundaria está ahí delante. Hola, señor. Planicie de Rimasol. Un medio muerto.
You're injured. What happened here?
Gracias, Clive.
Where are your
Capitán
comrades?
obvio.
Ether flood. Up ahead.
Ojito frío.
Swallowed our camp while we slept.
Di que no, que es salsa de tomate. Ya.
My own men
Podría,
did
¿eh?
this. Turned
No sé, yo
every last one of them.
tengo una ligera sospecha.
There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go.
No es fácil dibujar, sí. No es fácil hacer sangre.
Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor.
Además es muy clara, debería ser bastante más oscura.
Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Porque esa sangre ya no tiene oxígeno.
Rest well, soldier.
Debería ser mucho más oscuro. Ya no me voy a meter en temas sanitarios.
You said the
Bueno.
encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still
Esto,
there.
esto no es mucha sangre. Vamos a ver. Vamos a buscar quién está por ahí robando salsa de tomate.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
¡Sí!
Too slow. Nice try.
Bueno, Jill. Y luego lo del megafulgor está rápido. Si cargas un poquito más rápido, sería brutal. Me flipan los concursos de maquillaje props de cine cuando hacen cosas con sangre y heridas porque hay gente que sabe mucho de realismo. Y aún así, no te creas, no es tan fácil.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg. That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Vale, sí. Cerca, ¿dónde? Ahí.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting.
Deep.
Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor?
No,
Where is he?
La salsa de tomate
Tell
se
me,
acabó en el mercado,
His
señor.
wounds were too
No hay
deep.
más.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar.
No,
Have we met?
no, no, no
You
creo.
must have me
No, no,
confused
no.
with someone else.
No, hasta luego.
Wait,
No, no, no,
that scar.
no, no.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander. My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him. And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel.
¿Vas a vengar a un loco?
Lord Kupka shall be avenged! When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic? My oath? What would you know of oaths?
Mucho.
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours. No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Ajá.
man. Like you or anyone else. I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Este no sale vivo del cañón. Hombre. ¿Alguno más? Que no, Lisa. Que no. A ver. Tabor está aquí. ¿No? Entiendo. O seguimos bajando. El otro debe de estar por ahí. La manada esa de escorias. ¿Qué queréis, perretes? Hay espada para todos, ¿eh?
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Vale, esto es Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
Oh, qué guay.
There is a residence just
Qué guapo
inside
el
the city
sitio.
gates. She awaits us within.
Hola, señor.
Welcome, welcome.
Esta ya la tengo, ¿no? Vamos, la tengo mejorada. Esto nada, esto nada. No. Esta no.
Anything else?
Gracias. Obelisco activado. Ay. Lo que no entiendo es por qué Joshua no ha entrado a la puerta con nosotros.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
Por favor. Gracias, Jill.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Right,
Recordemos
Lady
que Jote
Yote.
recibe una estocada de la putuca en el hombro, la
You saved
atraviesa
my
con toda la
brother.
espada
I owe
mientras
you a
nos está
debt I can
torturando
never repay.
y ni siquiera
I
hace una
but did
mueca
my
de dolor.
duty.
La señora es...
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace, it is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Odín viene.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Mira, después de pegarme con Bahamut, Odín no me da miedo.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
Qué gilipollas hacer eso.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation. And of course,
Para eso
if it is
tienen que entrar matando a los
compensation he
guardias.
requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Odin.
Pathetic creatures.
Odin y no
But
lo
you
soy.
should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Muthos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Muthos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tu isag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe.
Le ama.
If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Y él a ella. Buenas noches, Tokio. Duerme bien. Y felices fiestas y feliz año, efectivamente.
Farewell, my lord.
Gracias
My
a ti
lady.
también, guapetona. Buenas
We are in
noches.
your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Más misiones secundarias.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you... Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Easy.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
No avanzan. No
Eventually,
avanzan.
yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava.
Ha
I
tenido una vida
eagerly
muy
await
dura.
your safe
Y luego
and
está
above
Gas
all,
interrumpiendo.
triumphant return.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
You there! Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant graybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have...
Coño.
How are those
Yo
new
pensaba
boots
que me iba a caer.
soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bones.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, right?
Guardianes del cristal de Tabor primigenios cientos. Sacra vuestra noble sangre es y perpetuada serán los.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dad.
Not a scratch on them.
Nómadas de las llanuras áureas, arraigaos firmes en la piedra, recordar con orgullo vuestro noble pasado y hacer un hogar de esta tierra.
What golden
Ya se me
plains
olvidaba
might
el
the
tuyo.
wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a cottage for it.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
Hijos de los cazadores de la tierra ahora labradores, echad la bendición prometida y dad gracias por sus muchos dones. ¿Es un guiño al Final
Farmers
7
must
con
have
la
settled here
tierra
in
prometida?
Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself.
Imaginaos que existe una cosa que se llama
Don't
papel y lápiz.
tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its
Ay, no me he
people?
fijado.
Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Si no sé cuál era la del sur, señor. Guardianes del cristal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged
los
with
ancianos.
protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving
Espera,
most
lo he
enlightening.
pensado con la tercera,
Now, for the final stone.
más que con...
Children of the hunters,
Con esta, se me ha
now
ocurrido más con esta que con
tillers
las
of the
otras.
land, reap her promised blessing and give praise
No
her
sé,
gracious
por
hand.
hacer un
That's all
guiño.
three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
Podría ser. Es un guiño bonito.
Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Los Cetra eran nómadas que se asentaron por llevar vidas más fáciles y sencillas. Podría ser un buen guiño. Bueno, vamos para abajo. Por ahí no podemos pasar.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Cola de Fénix.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Pensaba que iban a hablar más.
The free cities under siege.
A ver, al sur de Tambor, que debe de ser aquí, hay escorias. Vamos a probar.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Oh. Efectivamente. Hola, perretes.
You're on my side, Total.
Yep. Well, antes de tiempo. Vale. ¡Puta!
Nice try.
ir así. Perraje. Vale. Al menos.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Muy bien, perrete. Eso es. Un mimo. Muy bien. Merecidísimo. A ver. Esto es muy caro, 4.000 y pico. Estos son 2.300. ¿No lo puedo devolver? Sí, pero no sé si lo voy a volver a usar. Está muy bien para el medio. Más no lo devuelvo. Vale, vamos a por... Esta es otra unión. Vamos a por el bicho este. Si total, luego vamos a hacer TP aquí. Y por ahí nos vamos a cambiar. Vale.
Better already.